Hello, hello. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. And wait till you see what happened. Oh my goodness. Do I even tell you? I can tell you it's an easy fix. Thank goodness. But remember, I clamped these down and they sealed beautifully. But not only did they seal beautifully here, I've got a little extra glue I have to peel off, but they glued the page down. So when I pulled it up, you can see it seeped out here. When I pulled it up, of course, I have all this rippage. But we are going to cover that up right this minute. So first of all, I'm going to just ink them up a little bit so that they're inked around the edges. And now I'm going to cover this first. The reason is because that glue will always remain just a little bit sticky. So I want to get rid of that sticky glue right there. So I think what I'll do is create like a double pocket here. Ooh, that looks nice, doesn't it? So to create a double pocket here, I'm going to actually glue this one up a little higher. I'm going to glue it down to here, of course, to cover up the mess. But I'm going to do a wider glue so it won't be as deep a pocket. And then we'll put another little pocket right here maybe. I don't know, we might not need to. Having a shallower pocket is fine. Okay. But I know we gotta fix it. Right. Oh, I just ran over my toe. My poor toe. Okay. So I'm gonna bring the glue down here, because I know I have to cover it. Oh, look at that. Let's just peel that off. Okay. Fine, we'll do that. I know when I glue it, at least to right there. And then the back here. I hope on my last one I was in camera. And I kept thinking that maybe I wasn't. I tried to be, but I didn't have my chair scooted in all the way. Okay. Oh, and a little bit down the sides to make the pocket, right? Okay. It'll be more of a tuck pocket than anything, because it's already going to bulk up with everything that's here. Oh my goodness, I was just shocked when that happened. Okay, so our other pocket will go here. Oh goodness. Yep, definitely I'll have to. Okay. So this one, it could be this. Ooh, let's use this. I'm going to turn it this way. Even though the pocket's going to go this way, I'm going to turn it this way so it'll be more like an upper tuck. That's an upper tuck. And then I may have to use a little washi tape here to hold these corners together better. I did not ink that. There we go. We'll just ink it up. Ink it up. And And then just put this in the little tuck. There we go. Okay, let's ink this one properly. That one's really inked up. There we go. That will be perfect. Now I'll have to do the same thing here because you can see this glue comes clear to here. So this will just be a slim type tuck area. It's a slim tuck. I'm just going to go right through there. We've got our glue right along the edge there. Whoops. Oh boy. And how? I gotta clean one of these. That's the thing about this glue, is it is rather sticky, or can be. Not always like that, but a lot of times it is. Okay, do not close that page, Angela. No, no, no. Okay, I think that one is a little too wide. Let's see what else I have here. Don't really have a Tim Holtz one right here. Let me grab one. Let me grab a Tim Holtz one so it matches. Well, that's not a Tim Holtz, but it will look like a Tim Holtz. Not a Tim Holtz, but it's an advertising one, which will look kind of like a Tim Holtz. Well, this one might be. Oh, it has Coca-Cola, AAA. That's a good advertising one. And I will need stick glue. Ta-da! Unless this doesn't come off as a whole piece. There we go. Oh, I kind of like it because it is an advertising. It's very sticky. Probably should have used the more subdued colors, huh? But I think we'll be okay. Get your fingernail down in there. Nice little advertisement right there. Let's just use it. Right here. Don't know if it'll not get covered up, but right now it's not covered up. There. So let's go up here where that glue shows, and let's do that again with this piece. Hey, cooperate, will you? It's rolling all over the place, guys. We'll make it go the same way. There. A little zap of color. That's okay. We love color. Let's see. Is that going to block a pocket? No. What's this sensei? Employee using otherwise will be subject to discharge. Something. Okay, now we need some things in pockets and some things in tucks. Let's see how these work. Oh yeah, remember that's a pretty deep pocket, so that's not to the bottom of it yet. But this one, it would probably go right down to the bottom. And because we made those separate envelopes, it allows these to be, to fit in there particularly nice. Okay, so I think this is a very nice card for like down here. Maybe because it matches, maybe it should go up here, and it can be journaled on just as it is, but let's change something up here. Let me put that up there. What shall we put here? Oh boy, let's find the little Tim Holtz drawer. And we have a ticket, and oh, we have a poem. That would just go in the book, wouldn't it? That could just go in the book. Why not? Why not, I say? Too big. Homemade. Now that is a piece, an extra piece. What if I added that to there, and we brought in some of this, one of these three. What if we brought this in, that's probably going to fall apart. But that's okay. As long as it doesn't all come apart. Well, if we cut it here, and we put it here, so it will be in between the layers. Maybe not so good. I have to go on the outside of the layers. That works okay. I don't know how much it's going to fall apart totally. I mean, you know, it could. But we'll glue some of it, and that'll hold some of it. Okay, first I want to ink. So there's that part. So my husband and I have been walking every day. Oh my gosh, except for, like I said earlier, yesterday I didn't walk because I was so nauseated. Oh, sure wish I'd figure it out. That's the way it goes. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not going to stop me from doing things I want to do. Okay. So I'm going to put that there, I think. This up here. No. Copyright 19 something. I mean, even that looks pretty good, just hanging out there for no reason. So first we'll put this down. Art glitter glue, please. Copyright 1895. Okay. Go turn this way. Like so. Okay. I think I'm going to just tuck this in so it's falling out. Tuck in, tuck out. Is there any reason that it can't hang over the edge? Except for now we haven't really covered up the copyright. You can still peek at it. She's tearing it off. Okay, now I need to cover those little spots on both sides with something circular, maybe. Something circular. I had a box of circular, but I think instead we'll look at this. Now I think these are a lot of Tim Holtz parts, but there's some others in here as well. There's like this patent number 15. It could go this way or that way. There is this measuring. Oh, here's American picture frame hangers. That's kind of cool. I like this. Now, I like to peel mine down just so they're not quite as thick. See? Much thinner. Much thinner. Oh. Now if you wanted, you could stamp on this one. Sometimes I'll save them, and then if I don't stamp on them within so long, then I just throw them away. So a lot of times I don't get around to stamping on them, but I mean, it's a good piece to stamp on. Yeah, very good. Oh, I like that. I think that looks cool. I like this hanging off. Now if we want to do a little something to that, we could put something on there that would show up on this side, and then we could trim it off. No. Here's just a little one. Let's just put that on there. It doesn't have to be very big. It does not have to cover corner to corner, place to place. It's just something that makes you look at the back of it. Okay, now we need something little right here. Not that. Let's go back to here. Here is a J.C. and Brother Chadwick's 6-cord machine thread. Let's use that. I like that. I'm going to use this because it has to adhere to that burlap. I forgot to go around it. It's okay. Doesn't need it. Oh, it absorbed it. Too fast. It absorbed the glue. That's what it did. If you don't get there fast enough, The first layer will absorb, and the second layer you might be able to get on with regular glue. We'll see. Try not to let it be sticky around the edges, but not cooperating with me. Here, maybe it'll cooperate with you. Okay, so now, now that we have this really cool journaling card, let's go through and curve the bottom corners. Well, I have a scallop and a stub. Oh, here we go. I hate that these handles fall off. Look at all that junk in there. I'm going to use a 1/2 inch because it's such a big roundish one. Broad. There. Chunky and okay. Now, I'm not going to put this in there right now, but I'm going to show it to you. So this will go right in here. Like so. And now we need to make 2 more for that page. We'll let that one dry. Okay. Now I did say we had some of these. We can put 1 there. And we can put 2 there. There we go. Nice. All right. So I have some more of this that we could use because you can write on it. I love that you can write on it. We need to see how long the piece can be. Oh dear. Got a mess. Always have a mess. Where did that box go? Oh, right beside me. Put my washi tape over there. My ink. And we need the book. All right, so I think I need to put something right there. I have a little bit of glue. I guess I could doctor it up with that. It's just a little powder that helps. Okay, how long can it be? Well, we know it can't be any longer than the envelope was. Let's see. Here's one of the envelopes. We know this is too wide, but we know it can't be any longer than that because it will stick up here and come down, but this stops right about there in the inside. So it has to be at least that long. Okay, so from there to about here, and no wider than this. So there's that one. And now we have a little tag to go with it. Let's see if it fits or if it's too wide. It might be too wide. a little too wide, so we have to cut it down a little bit. They get kind of bulky when they get wings, don't they? It's trying to flap away over there. I'm going to make this thinner, quite a bit thinner. Nice piece there. Oh, nice. Make a nice dangle. Now, I'm going to go ahead and curve the bottom of this. It'll just make it easier to get in and out of the oh, for heaven's sakes. In and out of the pocket. Got it. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Isn't that nice? There we go. Okay, so what are we going to put up here? Now we could come up off of this just slightly. If we especially could find one that was similar in size, like this, then we'd have a back and a front. And it doesn't have to be much, just a little bit, just a touch of class. These Prima ones, like this one is a Prima, their glue is a little thicker, so you really have to go slow. Okay, so there's some more backs. I probably don't want to put them in this drawer, because then I'll be looking at them, and thinking, oh geez, can't get away. Kind of wanted that to come over the edge, like so. Not that nice. How about this one? So right about there. Right about there. I love this stuff. I love how it frays and then you get these nice thick strings. It's just delicious. It's delicious. Okay. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. I'm going to divide that in half. Okay. And I'm going to fold it over. Just like so. this up there. See how it's absorbing in? I probably won't get it stuck quick enough. I want that to stick up a little bit there, like so. And now I'm going to do this one. Did not measure up as well as I wanted it to. Oh my goodness. Get some of that excess off of there. Okay. So it's very simple. It's very crooked. I don't really like that. I don't know what I can do about it now, other than peel it off and start again. I could do that. Might be able to scooch it over just enough. Let's see if that fits. I like that a little better. It's a little more centered there. I'm going to try and squish some of this glitter glue under here. See if that'll hold it a little better. There we go. I think it's fine. Okay, let's have a peek. Okay, this is the one that goes up here. And this one goes down here. Or it might even fit here. There we go. Then we come up with a smaller one for here. We could just have an envelope in here with a letter in it. What if we did that? What if we folded it like so and tucked it in? Maybe we could stamp on it correspondence. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we're going with that. Okay, well that is about enough for today. We have a couple of things fitted. We need to make a giant journal card for here in our pretty little pocket. See? Yes. And a giant journal card for here. And then we'll be ready to move on to the front. So let's see how this works. Oh, we need some little jewels right there. Ooh. I like it. Ooh, it's nice. This thing feels sturdy. So, there we go. We have some things put in here. We'll put correspondence on this. Not all who wander are lost. We could put something like that on there. Opera House. Could be from Piper's Opera House. Ooh. I wonder if maybe it needs to be in an old envelope like this. Instead. Oh yeah. Then we can put Piper's Opera House on there. That's who it's from. Okay. Let's glue that down. Maybe it's his tickets for the opera. Or her tickets. Whoever this belongs to. Yeah, we'll put some, maybe I can make something that's like a receipt from the opera house. That goes in there. Or maybe we'll just put some blank paper in there. There. I like it. What do you think? I think that's cool. It's a cool idea. Okay. Well, there we go for now. I think that's enough for today. And I'll catch you again tomorrow or the next day. Let's get this little circle thing out of here. I'm going to put these back in the drawer. And so there we go. What do you think, guys? Are we doing okay? I know you'd like me to probably keep going, go, and finish, but each part is a step in the whole process. And before we come back, I'll hopefully have these big journal cards done for you, and or maybe I'll put some booklets in them, little notebooks, and Yeah. Might put a little notebook down here. I have a little notebook like the one we put on the inside. I have another one of those, but it's a little one. That would be cool down here. So, yeah, I'm very pleased with this. Very, very pleased. Whoa, there I am. Let me get this out of the way, otherwise it's going to reflect. We don't want any reflection. Okay, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you in the very next video. I hope you're enjoying this. Give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you all in the very next video. Bye-bye for now.